All right, I know I've said in past videos that this is our most exciting video ever. Today, this is actually our most exciting video ever. We have a return from PSA, and this is way more exciting than any pack opening we've ever done. Any PSA return, the fossil box, anything. Unfortunately, I have seen these grades because PSA did send me a revised invoice. Not really many ways around it unless I just paid it without seeing the invoice, which I kind of wish I did. But I have seen these grades. I know what's in this box. There's, with the hype around the Pokemon trading card community and the recent spikes and everything, there's approximately $40,000 inside of these two boxes. 21 cards to be exact. But in this PSA return, Bobby has a first edition. He's got first edition Zapdos from Fossil, first edition Scyther from Jungle, first edition Flareon from Jungle. He's got a full art Shining Charizard GX from Hidden Fates. He's got a Wartortle Evolution Box Air. I have a pre-release XY Evo holographic Charizard. I've got a Legendary Collection reverse holographic Blastoise. I've got a first edition Dark Dragonite from Team Rocket. I've got a first edition Venusaur from Base Set. And I've got 11 Base Unlimited Charizards. So let's get into this box. Boxes. It's a big stack. Get that cut open. That PSA security tape. This is backwards, yeah. Perfect. And get these out of the box. They cram these in there with so much protection. Shout out to PSA for A1 shipping. Whew, pretty decent stack. I've been waiting for this for a moment. We sent this submission out in July. I've been collecting all of these and I've gotten more since, but I've been collecting these 11 since like when I got back into it in like October of 2019. And I was paying, and these are all like in my condition or near mint. There's the lowest grade, well, I'll let you see that, but these were all purchased at like in like the $70 to $100 range, and now Charizards are going for like $300 in, you know, moderately played condition. But let's start from the back. So first off, we have our pre-release holographic Charizard from XY Evolutions. This card, because of the spike in base set and all those Charizards, these Charizards are, you know, reaching the $200 range raw. And I don't even want to know what Evolutions and pre-release ones go for. I know they go for more than the regular Evolutions one. And I will put, as of October 27th, I will put the, I worded that wrong. I'll put the values of these cards displayed on the screen as of October 27th, what the current value is. If you watch this down the road, they might have doubled by then, because that's what's happening with Charizards in these past few weeks. But to start, we've got, I know this grade, so I'm not gonna try to sit here and guess, but we have a mint 9. And like I said, I'll have that value displayed on the screen, but let's pop him over here. Now that one was mine. And then now we're gonna jump into Bobby. He's got a reverse holo Dark Dragonite from Legendary Collection. One of the most popular, if not, I mean, Fossil and this are the most popular Dragonite arts probably of all time. And these reverse foil cards from Legendary Collection are, you know, so hard to come by now, especially in good condition. And it got a near mint 8. Near mint 8. So let's put that back there. That's an awesome, I didn't mention that was in this return, but yeah, that is definitely an awesome card. I'm gonna have to put these over to the side. So here we've got Bobby's Wartortle Evolution Box Air card. He submitted a few of these, and I know this one's got some rough corners. I don't remember this exact grade, I want to say it's like a 6. Oh, it's a 4. Okay, but still, you know, these cards, lot of demand in misprints and air cards and stuff like that. Okay, so here we have Bobby's shiny Charizard GX from Hidden Fates. I know he's gotten these in PSA 10 before. I remember this one. This one he won in some wild game where, I mean, he basically got it for 15 bucks. One of those, you know, sellers also gambling type games. But I know this is a 9, but that is still an awesome grade for that card. Whoop. Sorry, I'm bumping the camera down here. I'm so excited. I've never been this excited to open a PSA return. And I'm pretty excited to open anything I get from PSA. But Bobby here, he's got the first edition Flareon from Jungle, holographic, 8, which is a fantastic grade for this card. I don't remember if this one's packed fresh. It's got some whitening down. I don't know if you can see that, some whitening down here on that corner, a tiny bit on that corner. Actually on all 4 corners it looks like, but still a fantastic grade for that card. I'll put him back there and then we're gonna have to start stacking some of these. So here we've got Bobby's first edition Scyther from Jungle. I know Bobby is a big Scyther fan, as many of us are. I watched him pull this one. I don't remember if we ever made this into a video. I think we did. It's at the end of another opening, but I did watch Bobby pull this card pack fresh, and this one also gets the 9, so even better grade for the Scyther. So here we've got the first edition Zapdos from Fossil, another of Bobby's cards that he had in the submission. That is some wild centering. I don't know if you can see the top to the bottom. Look at the bottom compared to the top. Even left to right is not good. The front, it's funny because the front doesn't look that bad, but I believe this did get the 9, and it does. So, I mean, even with that wild centering, if this card had perfect centering or even a little better, this may have pulled the 10, because I'm kind of shocked that it received a 9 with that bad of centering, but that's great for Bobby. I think he's also a big Zapdos guy. I know he is a big Fossil guy. So this is, other than my Evolutions Charizard, this is my first card that we're getting into from this return. And I don't remember where I got this. I definitely did not open this pack because I haven't opened Legendary Collection since I was a child, but you know, Blastoise is one of my favorite Pokemon. The Dark Blastoise art is, you know, maybe the best Blastoise art of all time. And then to make it even better, it's a reverse holo. And this also gets a 9. Very stoked on that, especially since it's a card I purchased off the market, not packed fresh. Here we've got a first edition Dark Dragonite. This is also mine. I actually have 2 of these in 9 because Bobby and I kind of hit the jackpot when we purchased around 20 packs from Troll and Toad, and of all those packs we pulled a holo except 1 pack, so really good. I mean, someone probably had weighed those and was sitting on them forever and then just sold them to Troll and Toad, because I don't know how you come across 20, you know, heavy packs. But I think this got a 7, so I'm not, maybe this one, I don't think I pulled this one out of a pack. The other 2 I did, but this one I purchased from someone. But I mean, for a card that old, a 7 is still fantastic grade. We're gonna put him over the other Dragonite. And then I think okay, this card I'm super excited about. The centering on this thing is absolutely wild. It's just like my Shadowless Venusaur, which is kind of weird. I seem to find these really good condition, you know, first edition Shadowless Venusaurs, but with the, you know, just the worst centering you've ever seen. I don't think, I mean, at the time I sent these, I thought they were capable of pulling the off-center grade, but I don't believe this got it, and I know my Shadowless one didn't, if you haven't seen that video. But you know what's, I think this one does better than the Shadowless one, and the Shadowless one was like almost like flawless to me, except the centering. But it does, it gets the 8, which is, I mean, this has got to be like upwards of 3,500 bucks for a first edition Venusaur and 8, PSA 8. And I mean, I love that art. That was one of the first, that was the first big 3 I pulled from base set as a kid. So here we go. We got 11 Charizards coming right at you. Starting off with number 1. I mean, this is the last one I submitted in that order. This one's got really bad centering as well. Other than that, I mean, it's got actually pretty noticeable whitening, a little scuff up there. This one might got, I think there's some damage on this, slight damage on this corner down here. I'm not sure if you can see that. I think this one gets a 5. Oh no, okay, I'm way off, but this got the 8, which is, this is crazy, especially with what Charizards are going for now. Like I said, I'll have the current market price for all of these cards here on the screen, but I feel like the last time I checked, PSA 8 Base Unlimited Charizards are going for, I think they were going for 4,500, and then or no, 33 grand, 3,500, somewhere around that. I think 9s were going for 4,500, but I've already seen them jump up to 6, which is crazy. Here we got our second Charizard. This one's got some whitening down in this corner, some whitening up in this top corner. Centering's better than the first one. It's actually really not bad. Maybe a tad high, but we got an 8, another 8. So back-to-back 8s for the Charizards. And then here we got our third Charizard. Also pretty decent centering. Let's check the back of this. You know, really minimal whitening. It looks like there's a, you know, noticeable mark right there. But maybe this one gets an 8 too. I mean, and it does. So we got 3 8s. First 3 Charizards pulling 8s, all 8s. Okay, so this one looks like, this is our 4th Charizard, Base Unlimited. All of these are Base Unlimited. I kind of wish I got some more Shallows and first edition ones at the time, because these were, you know, compared to what they are now, they were nothing. But we got some black markings down there. Looks like some up there, maybe some slight silvering around the edges. Back's got some, you know, way more hefty whitenings on the corners, especially these 2 bottom ones. This one might be the 6. Okay, so this is a 6. I mean, like I said, I know I saw these grades, but you can't remember 11 grades of the same card. So that's our first non-8, which the majority, I believe, are 8s. Here is another one that's got, it's a little off, it's off to the right, a little high as well. A little whitening down on this corner. Same with this one. A little up top as well. This one, maybe this one's like a 7. Oh no, another 8. So, can't complain. That's our 4th 8 out of our, look at this row of Charizards. That's unbelievable. Gonna have to dedicate a shelf in my case to just Charizards after this. Here is our 6th Charizard, so we're about halfway, which is crazy to say. Looks like some little whitening down there as well there. It seems like a lot of these are in like such similar condition. Centering's pretty good on this one. It's a tad low, tad left, nothing crazy. But this one is a 9. So we have our first mint 9 Base Unlimited Charizard. Crazy. It's funny because there is one in here I expected kind of a high grade, but among the rest I really had no clue. And so I was shocked to see that one got a 9. But here we have our 7th. I believe this is our 7th. Not bad left to right, tad to the right, very low, thick yellow bordering up top. Looks like we've got some whitening there. Like I said, all these cards are so similar. It seems like this could be another 8, and it is. So we're just pulling 8s like crazy. And you know what's the coolest part about these? Like obviously 11 Charizards is awesome, but all 11 of these have sequential numbers. They're all in like 101, 102, 103. Back there is probably 4. We got 100, we got 99. Here we've got 98. So, I mean, it's gonna be hard to tear any of these out. Like, you know, if I wanna separate one of these from the collection. This one's got some noticeable whitening down on this corner, a little on that one. This one I believe is like a 7. This one actually could be the 5. Oh, so it's another 6. I didn't realize I had 2 6s, but here we're on the 9th Charizard, I think. That would make sense because there's only 3 left, including this one. Centering's a tiny bit to the right, a tiny bit down. A little smudge right there. Back's not bad, like some whitening there, but the back's a lot better than most of these. I think this one's gotta be an 8, oh, a 7. So there's clearly something I don't see on this Charizard that PSA sees compared, oh, you know what? I don't know if you can see that. Right there, there's a noticeable silver scratch at the top of the card, and that only brought this down to a 7. Without that scratch, this could be another 9, which is just crazy to think. But here we have our 10th Charizard. This one's got some noticeable, see the silvering right there in that corner. Centering's not terrible. Some serious whitening on these 2 bodies, actually on 3 of these corners. This I'm gonna assume is the 5, which I mean 5 is still fantastic for a base unlimited Charizard. And this one, I kind of wish I could, you know, if I could do this over again. This Charizard I got actually, I middlemaned a trade that went bad for one of my buddies, unfortunately. And you know, he had, unfortunately, PayPal favored with the buyer, who we believe swapped the cards. He might have already had, he sold them a Gold Star Charizard, and we're pretty confident that he had switched the card out. But I helped him kind of, you know, with his losses, and he, you know, repaid me some of it, and in that deal he gave me a Beckett, a BGS 9 base unlimited Charizard, which at the time was only valued at maybe like $300, and I kind of wish I sent it in for a crossover because it could have maybe got the 10, but we have another 9. So this is probably the cleanest Charizard I own. The centering's a little left and looks pretty good top to bottom, maybe a tad high. And the back of this thing is also phenomenal. But yeah, like I said, my most exciting PSA return and just video in general ever. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel, because I've got more Charizards that are going to PSA, that are at PSA, that are coming back. And I would love to share more content like this with you guys. So thanks for watching.